The Industrial Revolution created huge new wealth through machines and factories. But only a small elite became rich, while millions of workers, including children, lived in poverty and harsh conditions. In the 1840s, Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels created Marxism. They argued that workers should overthrow capitalism and own all factories and land together. Their ideas were radical because they rejected private property and called for revolution. In 1848, they published the Communist Manifesto. It urged workers of the world to unite and overthrow the ruling class. Communism promised a classless society with no rich or poor factories. Land and resources would be owned collectively for the benefit of all. These ideas stayed mostly theoretical until 1917. In Russia, workers and soldiers carried out the Bolshevik Revolution and took power. Vladimir Lenin and the Bolsheviks seized control. They took factories and land from the old elite and created the first communist government. Pure communist systems quickly faced serious problems. Central planning caused chronic shortages, empty shelves, and economic stagnation. In Mao's China, the Great Leap Forward triggered a massive famine that killed tens of millions. Despite these problems, communist ideas continued to spread rapidly. In many poor and colonized countries, people saw communism as a way to fight extreme inequality, end foreign domination, and give land to peasants. US leaders worried about the domino theory. If one country fell, others would follow, and the loss of Western economic interests. In Indonesia, the Communist Party became very large. After the 1965 G30's coup attempt, the military blamed the Communist Party. General Suharto's forces then killed between 500,000 and 1 million suspected communists. Suharto, backed by CIA, take over Sukarno as president and exile him till his death. In Chile, socialist Salvador Allende was democratically elected in 1970. In 1973, General Pinochet led a military coup, overthrew him, and killed thousands of leftists. In Guatemala, President Arbenz carried out land reform for peasants. In 1952, a CIA-backed coup removed him and reversed the reforms, leading to decades of violence against the left. In Brazil, left-leaning President Goulart pushed land reform. In 1964, the military, with US support, seized power and crushed leftist movements through arrests and torture. In 1976, the military junta overthrew Isabel Perón and unleashed the dirty war on suspected leftists. They kidnapped, tortured, and disappeared up to 30,000 people. Many drugged and thrown alive into the ocean from death flights, or shot and buried in secret graves. During the Korean War in 1950, South Korea's government killed hundreds of thousands of suspected communists in Bodo League massacres. The US military and intelligence knew, approved, witnessed, and photographed the execution across many countries. Right-wing military forces crushed communist and leftist movements, often with Western support. Communism promised a utopian world of true equality, but it proved unrealistic in practice. Later on, communism evolved in some countries, merging free markets with controlled distribution of resources by government. Should that happen earlier, maybe the USA wouldn't need to play police rule worldwide. Or maybe still, they would.